Rauda's Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplays or Rauta plays videos. Continuing with the storyline and side missions and whatnot, but also some random missions. So let's see. Well, I'm pretty sure I already visited this shrine place, but guess not. So, where are we? Going for this Iron Hand Guild. So, side missions and main missions side to side, and now I'm like wondering, where is this supposed to take place? Today's stream is supposed to take maybe 1 hour or so. So hopefully let's make it count. But since I don't at the moment have any fucking idea where this place is, I might as well to check it out. These nearby vantage points to see a little bit more on the map. As always, despite being a gaming stream, you're obviously like totally fine to ask me just anything, as with the normal streams, be it about gaming, be it about metal music, or just whatever really. Obviously, I will be mostly talking about the gaming, but and if you will ask me something, then it's very likely that we will be talking about vans, events, and whatever. And those who have been wondering what I've been doing in the game recently and all that stuff, how much I've been playing, about, if I remember correctly, about 47 hours in, which should translate in my gaming style something like maybe more than halfway through, maybe 2/3, something like that. But it's hard to really tell that based on gaming hours, because obviously there are so many ways to measure how far one is in the game. All right, let's get this loot going on and also level up the character. So probably nothing interesting in terms of upgrade, nope. And mastery, okay, 1 point only, which means we're not even close to anything interesting. All right, let's take a look at this map. So again, more or less, this Okishima, no idea. Okay, it's supposed to be, okay, obviously it's that place. So let's just fast travel right there, or maybe we could go for this location first to do a little bit of traveling, because obviously I like to explore the game world quite a bit. Those who know my style in open world games are probably bored how much I spend time in various places within the game world, but that's just how I enjoy these games. Okay, this seems to be kind of a place where you can't really climb the hill. Okay, this is one of those, you know, arrow shooting side missions for the samurai character Yasuke. So, time to switch character. Very simple side missions, but like I said, I like to do them for a couple of reasons. First of all, I like to do side missions, and secondarily, these give us knowledge points for a level up.
始めよう。備えは良いか。3、2、1、始め。
Okay, I really suck at this. Oh, okay, this wasn't going too well this time.
集中だ。余計なことを考えるな。
Yeah. That's true. Too many distractions. Last time I did the easier ones, and I just went right through with first go, and now I just suck big time. Okay.
ああ、お願いいたす。
Let's give it another go. Let's hope this doesn't take multiple times, or otherwise it'll be a very, very boring stream. And that's how you do it.
上々だな。
Obviously.
これほど早く伸びるものはそうおらぬぞ。
I might just as well get to this place before I'll go for the next quest.
さあ走れ。
川の入り口まで通りは避けるんだよ。兵士が荷車から物を奪ってきたよね。
だけどこれを届けねえとうちのおかんが飢え死にする。
So the monthly stream is not taking place this week, but rather on the another weekend. So probably. Okay, now we're about to see some kind of a brutal assassination like this, and obviously side quest of sorts. Okay, and now I actually want to do use some experience points. Let's maybe go for samurai. Hello, J-Killers. Let's also see quickly if there's a weapon upgrades. Of course there are. This looks pretty sweet. What a funny hat. But now we are actually going for Naoi, or more shinobi style, also known as ninjas. So this side mission is gonna mark some targets here first, staring through the walls, and we're gonna do it as silently as possible, obviously.
人目を避けるが得策じゃろ
Like now everybody's on the move, so we're gonna do more assassinations. Now we have one of the targets killed.
これで身勝手な代官
This was from the corrupt Daikan. So we're 2 done, a few more to go.
のために百姓が苦しむこともなくなろう
Oh, why? Nice castle to be explored for a change. These are among my favorite when it comes to side missions. These are so good places for looting and getting those important experience points, and now to improve my hideout and whatnot. This is actually something that I really need.
まで隠れておる気だ。
Do you like games that are hard or games that are easy?
Well, that's a good question. For me, enjoying a game, the difficulty is not that essential. Sometimes it's nice when you can just enjoy the ride and go through without too much challenge. Basically, just relax with gaming. Um, but if it's too easy, it can be boring, of course. But then again, I don't want gaming to be like too hard. Like I'm not a big fan of the kind of Soulsborne type of games, because I don't want. I mean, life itself can be quite of a challenge with daily schedules and going to the gym. You're trying to lift more and all that stuff, trying to keep your band going on, making better songs, stuff like that. So yeah, obviously I don't want games to be too hard. So I want to be the enjoyable.
今のは人か？
So I guess what I'm trying to say here is it has to be all about good balance. Too easy and it gets boring, too difficult and it gets annoying. And I of course want that games reward when you're like exploring the world, taking care of shortcuts, or you're making your character get more experience points and all that stuff. So I think games like this, for example, they can be really easy when I'm doing my groundwork, background and all. So it doesn't feel unfair. Even though this might seem easy, that's because I don't rush these things. But if I could just rush into combat without thinking too much what I'm trying to do here, this would be much harder. And this game kind of rewards me for doing my leveling up well enough. So that's what I really like about games such as this. But games that are always scaling the difficulty so that it always must be challenging for a player, I don't think that's really nice. That would be kind of like, why bother, evolving your character and all if it doesn't matter. So I think games should in a way reward the player being active in what he or she does.
The Soulsborne games are good, but I do not like 3-person. In my opinion, hard games are more rewarding when you beat them, but if I had some tea, I pick easy.
Yeah, that's exactly. They are rewarding because of the difficulty. But you know, if it's just challenge all the time, it can really be like quite annoying, to be honest. But like I said, I rather enjoy.
Do you have the dialogue in Finnish or Japanese?
The dialogue is in Japanese. I don't think there is a Finnish is even an option. So you probably mean English or Japanese. I like to keep it in Japanese because I think it creates better atmosphere for the game. That went surprisingly well. So now that I killed both the Daishos in this given castle, it meant that I get to unlock this special chest. No, now it just said it's possible to open it, but you get to open it right away when you just, you know, kill the Daishos. And it always has the best loot. So that's part of the reason why I want to do these castles. They give nice loot, but also this nice experience points. Plus, I also like doing these stealth runs. I just enjoy it so much. What do I like to do at the gym? I guess not to do it too heavy, but you know, I really want to progress at the gym. So there's no favorite movement really. But for example, today I had bench press day or upper body, you know, workout in general. So I have like 2 upper body days and 2 lower body days. Or by movements, squat, deadlift, bench press, military press days. So I kind of do whatever I need to do, not what I like to do. Okay, let's quickly assassinate this one too. Now I'm just basically going through the loot and trying to do it rather quickly. I don't want to spend too much time on that. So I'll just pretty much run through these
Back and arms are
places.
my favorite.
Yeah, arms are pretty easy to do in a way, so in that sense I can just like, oh, that's double assassination. Always nice thing to do. So I mean, like, arms are less time consuming, so, and less taxing in terms of, you know, how to say, less consuming in the sense of, you know, how much oxygen it takes, so they're rather, you know, easy in a way. But then again, I find deadlifts and squats more rewarding because they are so heavy movements. Okay, what's the story with this? Oh, let's unlock this Kakurega, which gives us fast travel point and also possibility to just, you know, refill the tools. Okay, I got about 25 minutes of gaming time here. The stream is once again today about 1 hour, so maybe I should get things sorted out rather than to just waste it all the side missions. So maybe it's time to invade the castle this time. Not gonna loot everything, but I try to loot as much as I can. Let's see. A few lootable places, including
What
the
do you do
main.
for your day job?
My day job is communications, PR. So I mostly write stuff and do translations, stuff like that. And I work in the gaming industry, which is of course very interesting to me since I've been a gamer since I was a little kid. So it's cool to write about games, you know. And this is what I also love doing, these castles and vantage points. I love the visuals, giving a look at the surroundings. I like the music too. But yeah, working a PR daily, it helps me because I get to see the other side of things when it comes to, say, journalism and all. So, you know, for example, when I ask for review copies and whatever. Okay, now I gotta focus. Okay, fuck it, let's just kill these bastards. This is very... What the hell? This is very chaotic for me now. Okay, and then I died. I went too much. I don't know how I lost the balance in the action. So what I was trying to say, it's fun to write about games and, you know, because, you know, the products are always different year to year. And of course I get to read about games and I get to write about them games. I get to, you know, get free codes for games every now and then. So there's a lot of benefits in a way, being a PR dude. But it also helps me with doing Rauta, because when I understand how things work in the gaming industry, as well as in general how the things are, with promotion and labels doing their promotion, it helps me with Rauta doing stuff. Okay, there is no way to get in except for that one. Okay, that wasn't a very smart choice, really. Okay, let's see if there's other way to get in. Okay, this would be nice. Okay, let's just...
After 9th grade I go to the forest line and drive the forest machines and cut trees.
That sounds very interesting. Interesting choice of work too. God damn it, this... This is so crowded place. This will be interesting to see how I manage to do this kind of a... Can I lure them down? Yes, I can. Okay, now it went a lot better. But still not good enough. And this is the chest what I was looking for.
こんなことがあるかやめろ
His pays well and I like job where I can take my own time but also have challenges, and it's in the forest.
Yeah, that sounds very fun that it is in the forest and you can adjust your own timetable. Uh, Also important job to take care of nature surroundings. So it sounds very, very good in my opinion. Okay, let's open the door too. I think I'm pretty much taking care of the entire place by now. Let's see about it. Okay, it's taken care of. See also what kind of a mastery point I could use. No, not katana, but
Heavy machinery is fun to drive around in my opinion.
I can imagine it would be fun stuff to do. Oh, this is something that I need to save points for. Okay, let's take a look at the inventory. So once again, let's look at what kind of items I have. Okay, this is level 32, so no access for that. When it comes to Kusarigama, I have actually, ooh, the 31. These are pretty sweet. This plus 30 plus damage on tagged enemies. That's quite a bit. Last time I tried to upgrade my weapons, I ran out of materials, so I also need to, you know. Oh damn! This is more. Health segments with assassinations, so it doesn't make sense to switch the item. So as I was saying, you know, last time I tried to upgrade the items, I just ran out of materials. So that's why my weapons here are level 29 while my character is 31. So in a way I also need to level up. Okay, and since we're now done with this, I could very well just go for this one and leave the castle right now. And I gotta go soon because gotta be in bed in about 30 minutes and I really need to.
Do you like Ingrid Malmsteen's music?
I really need to eat before I go. Ingrid's music, to be honest, I haven't been listening to his music for, I don't know, since I was in elementary school. I mean, I've been planning to actually revisit it at some point, but somehow I totally forgot it. I remember how my very good friend in elementary school, he had like Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force I still remember the name and covers for some reason, but I don't know. I kind of forgot the kind of existence of the man. I know he's a great guitarist and kind of a weird character, can be kind of a diva, what I've heard. But I mean, that's not an excuse not to check out his music, of course. Alright, I'll quickly try to do this paying respect to the shrines kind of a thing. I know it's fast because I actually did it earlier, but I think there was some kind of a save game flaw or whatever. Or at least I think I did. So we'll try to quickly do it. So then I can move to the side mission before I go. This shouldn't take too much time, so I just will do it for the knowledge points. It's just mostly going from one place to another and getting these prayers done. This is a good contrast in terms of, you know, how the action sequences are in the game, because, you know, obviously it's just
The earlier albums are good, but the newer ones got sloppy, but his ego got bigger.
okay, that's good to know about Yngwie. But like I said, I need to take a look at Yngwie's music at some point, like revisit the whole thing here. I think one of the shrine is down here someplace. The thing is, there's so many albums, so many bands to visit all the time, so it can be very, very... And here's the last of the shrines. So much music to check it out all the time and do various Rauta projects that, you know, I'm just going through a lot of music all the time, and I don't have the time to, you know, check out all the bands I kind of want to. For example, now I'm checking, or basically going through with Sinister, the Dutch death metal act. Actually, I've already done once the whole discography, and now I'm pretty much finished the second run. I just need to go through some lyrics too, to, you know, just do the music as well, and then I can do the video. And then I should be starting to doing another episode of Finnish Black Metal series, which means I have another set of 3 bands, of which career to revisit. I mean, I already know the style pretty well, but it's always a good idea to give a re-listen to these albums, so that the you know, the bands are more you know, in fresh in sense of memory and all. Okay, now we have about 10 minutes or so. So obviously I tried to make this side mission happen, assuming it's not too time consuming. This is a bit tricky because it says supposed to travel Okishima.
What is your opinion on the Lockithan Gengen Leaky documentary?
Well, since I was in that same Loputon Gehenna Liekki documentary myself, I'm kind of a biased. But I mean, I like the documentary. I like how Sami of Bestial Burst and Ride for Revenge did it. So I like the outcome. And it's kind of a funny because for Loputon Gehenan Liekki documentary, you know, Sami actually interviewed me. And then again, when I started Rauta some years later, obviously it was me interviewing Sami. So it's kind of a funny in that sense. Let's try to scout. Okay, this actually helped me. Let's take the horse. These scouts are useful in terms of revealing where the next quest might take place. So you don't have to do everything manually, but you can actually use these scouts. But yeah, I think Loputon Gehenan Liekki documentary is very good.
鉄の手はここまで伸びておるのか。海賊に漁られていなければ何か値打ちのあるものが残っておるかもしれん。
Let's try to do a little bit of sneaking around and assassinate the bastards before they can see me. Okay, that was it, I guess. Whatever happened to that quest?
I think it was good also. Vitumi Vihan Punkia is legendary saying, and Sammy seems like chill guy. What I have visited his record store.
Yeah, both Sami Tenets and Sami Kettunen are, laid back guys, and that cult shop is of course cool. And yeah, there are legendary sayings like that Azazel moment. It's funny because later on I've interviewed a lot of those guys like that Baratrum guy or obviously Satanakia and lots of other guys. So it's kind of funny how the same people are like right there. There's so many characters I could be going for. Yeah, Yanisova, he's an old friend of mine from '95, really. There's so many side quests I could be going now. But now it's time for me to call it a night. So I'm just more like thinking which place I'm gonna go next. I think I will explore this part of the world. So I guess I will now just fast travel my character to this particular Kakurega and call it a night because I really need to go eat before I hit the sack. It was a fun 60 minutes or so. Barely got quests done, but like I said, I enjoyed doing these side activities like raiding castles and uh, unlocking the map and whatever. But yeah, lots of those bands you saw at Gehenan Liekki, lots of them I have interviewed myself, so it's a kind of a small world kind of a thing. But then again, that kind of also really, you know, points out how small the scene is in the end in Finland. I mean, the black metal bands, while there are lots of bands, the most known for are the kind of bands that everybody already kind of knows, and so it's always about the same people, really. But that's how it is. Anyway, my next target is to go here. If I can, I will continue streaming tomorrow, but don't know for sure yet. Most definitely, it won't be streaming on Saturday. I will be going to a bar with a good friend of mine. So, and Friday is very, very unlikely as well. But I will try to do a stream, another gaming stream tomorrow. About that when I get home from the gym. Meanwhile, you people go listen to some metal and
Do you have
enjoy
interviewed
gaming.
Horna?
Yes, I have interviewed Horna already, like I think it was 2019 or so. Anyway, a few years ago. You can find it on Rauta channel, the whole Horna interview. There's actually a list. Okay, 48 hours in. There's actually a list, a kind of a Google Sheet list where you can see all the interviews I've done, over 200 by now, and all the, well, not all the reviews, but most of the reviews I've done. So it's easy to go through that list, and you can find that list on Rauta's Linktree site, which is there in the video description, or you can just go browse the interview video playlist for the interviews. But I know it can be hard to find whatever you're looking for unless you know what you are looking for. I mean, search tools are always good, but the list gives you a better idea what's included in the interview section and all. So I hope that will help, and now it's my time to say good night and catch you later with more gaming streams and of course daily videos. Now good night, and off you go. Bye bye.